My name is P. Ramesh Babu. I am from LNK Engineering College and Technology.
Which subject?
Instrumentation.
He's an engineering student. Sir.
Electronics and instrumentation.
What he says is, our former President Abdul Kalam Azad sir, he wants to see India as a superpower, and why should we depend on a country like America to achieve that goal? Can't we do it by ourselves? Aren't we strong enough to develop our own resources and become a superpower? Why should we depend on a country like America to achieve our goals?
English? Okay. So, the world today is very different than the world was 30 or 40 years ago. And the way in which it is different is, you all have heard about globalization. The way it is different is that things are integrated. What that means is that it is no longer good enough to be isolated. So if you look like certain countries, for example, a country that is more isolated in the world today, a country like Burma. If you are isolated from the rest of the world and you do not have connections with the rest of the world, there are limitations on how far you can grow. It is not so much that we depend on another country for our growth. We don't need favors from anybody. It is that the way the world, there is a certain amount of integration. And there are massive advantages that come to countries from this integration. Let me give you an example. Let us say we used your idea and we said, okay, we don't need anything from the world. And we built an IT industry that was inward looking and said, okay, we are not going to allow this IT industry to go beyond Indian borders. That IT industry would be very limited. Our strength, and it is a massive strength, is that we are a young population and we are a highly educated population. We are not saying that we should depend on another country to grow. In fact, what we are saying is other countries should depend on us. So there is you see, I asked that second question for a particular reason. The question was aimed at finding out how many people in this room do not believe that an Indian person, that an Indian youngster like yourselves cannot stand up to people of other countries. That is what is fundamental here. Do we believe in ourselves or do we not believe in ourselves? Once you believe in yourself and once you are convinced that you can take on anybody, you can compete with anybody, you're as good as anybody. It's not about whether we are depending on somebody else. It is about their view on us. It is about what they see in us, what they're scared of. It's a different way of looking at the world.
Thank you, sir. I think all the newspapers tomorrow should have a banner quoting you saying other countries should depend on us. And that is what...
Let me just elaborate on that. Today, it's not so much that other countries should depend on us. That's not what I mean. world is integrated. We have back offices in Bangalore. We have back offices in Hyderabad. These back offices contribute to the world economy. Do you want to be in a situation where you say, we contribute to the world economy, we benefit from the world economy, we benefit from globalization? Or do you want to be in a world where you say, globalization is happening in the rest of the world, we can benefit from this, but we won't? That's the question. And I think this is a massive opportunity for India to benefit from this integration. And it's an opportunity because we are educated, and it's an opportunity because we are young. And it is an opportunity that we should not miss.